All right, you guys, this is my birthday mashup. Can you, I think you guys can make a little more noise than that, right? Yeah, what? What's your name, sir? What is your name?
Oh, God.
Please, I would love to know. What is your name? Yeah. Eric? Oh, you know, Eric, we have a lottery on this show where you can put your name in the basket and then maybe get 3 to 5 minutes up here to try your hand at stand-up. Does that sound like something fun to you? No? Well, maybe maybe I should put Eric's name in the basket. What do you guys think? All right. We're going to draw that name out in the middle of the show, so you still have time to think about it and be brave and all that stuff. All right, you guys. I'm Maggie. This is Maggie's birthday mashup. Thank you so much for celebrating with me. It is actually not my actual birthday, I have to confess. My birthday was on Friday the 13th this year. Ooh, right? I usually think that's like good luck, you guys, but this year I decided to spend it at home with my children. Not so much. Not so much. That's why I'd much rather be here with you guys, because, you know, I'm a single mom, you know, and it's hard being a parent. I mean, you have to pretend to enjoy all the things your kids enjoy. Like kids' birthday parties, play dates, their father. But I do surprisingly well on dating apps, and I think it's because my profile says that I don't want kids. Then they find out it's because I have 4. I know 4 sounds like a lot, and it is, but I love being a mom. And you know what they say about having kids? It's a lot like making pancakes. First one's kind of fucked up. Probably should have thrown it away. As far as I know, it's still legal to laugh at that joke. But I think having kids is a lot more like eating pancakes. You always regret having your 4th one. In case you guys are wondering, none of my pancakes like that joke. Especially my 4th pancake. And she is so dramatic. I mean, she loves to overuse the word trauma. And just the other day I was like, Sadie, you're not traumatized because I won't buy you a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. You're traumatized because your mom does stand-up. But you guys, it's pumpkin spice season. Are you guys into it? I see a head shaking. No. You know, I'm kind of with you. I mean, it's kind of exciting, but it's also a little scary because the pumpkin spice latte is the gateway drug for all the other crazy shit on the Starbucks menu, right? It starts with like 1 pumpkin spice latte in the fall, and by Christmas you're sucking Santa's dick for a mocha peppermint frappuccino. And that's what I call a frosty. Anyway, you know, my parenting has really evolved over the years. I mean, we used to sit down at the table and say grace. Now we say fuck it. And, you know, when you have as many kids as I do, they always think you have a favorite, which is totally ridiculous. I mean, I love all my children. I don't like any of them, but I love them all. And recently, my favorite son, Jackson, moved back in with me.
February?
Yeah, exactly. Someone caught on. Am I like, is someone listening tonight? Are you guys here? Are you awake? I know it's Wednesday night. Yes, my favorite son, Jackson, moved back in with me, which has been great because it's made it a lot easier for me to hit on his friends. Don't worry, he's in his 20s. They're legal. Yeah. You know what? Having an adult kid live with you is a real role reversal. Because you know what? At some point when all my kids were teenagers, I walked in on all of them, either masturbating or having sex. But the other day, my son Jackson walked in on me and my boyfriend, and I was so embarrassed that my sex swing was on backwards. Yeah, that's what you get when you're one of those psychos who knocks while you're entering. You look like you might be one of those, sir. Yeah. But you know what? It's been great having him home because, like, he shares so much with me, you know, and he talks to me. Like, the other day, he told me that every girl he's ever been with has asked him to choke her. And I was shocked. And I told one of my girlfriends about it, and she was like, well, did you tell him that was okay? And I was like, the choking part or the telling me about it part? You know, when you have kids, no one ever tells you that when you give birth, you're actually giving birth to your biggest critic. Like, my kids critique dinner like Gordon Ramsay on Hell's Kitchen. They'll be like, this sucks, that's crap, and you look like shit. And that's just when we go to Nobu. Yeah. Oh God. All right. All right. You guys are my biggest critic tonight, right? Oh boy. So you know what? I kind of realized that all kids are different, and that having a kid is kind of like buying a lottery ticket, right? You always think it's going to pay off, but odds are you're just going to end up smoking cigarettes at a gas station. I really feel like it's important to teach by example with kids. Like the other day, my daughter was like, she's 13, you guys, and she was like, "You have a flat butt." And I was like, well, that may be true, but it's better than having a flat chestnut. Aw. Would you like to pay for my children's therapy, miss? Yeah, my kids hate that I do stand-up too. They think the only thing that would be worse is if I did more. So you're in good company. Oh shit. All right, so I'm from the South. Any Southerners here? Yeah, where are you from? Oh, well, that's not really the South. Oh, I'm from Memphis. Yeah. Southeast, kind of. I guess it's kind of. You know, Southerners are really, really nice to your face. Yeah. Southerners are great at backhanded compliments. That's why they don't bother me anymore. Like, the last time I was in Memphis, I ran into a dear friend, and she was like, "Oh my God, Margaret, you look so good for your age." And I just laughed it off, and then I slept with her husband. My mom is a real Southern belle and really good at backhanded compliments, so I never trust a thing that comes out of her mouth. The other day she said to me, "You look so much better than usual today." And I was like, "Oh really? You look like you would really like to get slapped in a Target parking lot today." Yeah, mothers. Speaking of age, I just had my birthday. I just turned 50-ish. You guys, 50-ish. I always think it's funny that people laugh at that. It's like clapping for you still being alive. You're actually 50. But you know what? People are surprised I don't lie about my age, and I'm like, why would I do that? I'm good with it. You know, I like being in my 50s. You know what? But if you tell me I look like I'm 50, I'll fucking fight you. One thing I am tired of is people telling me I should age gracefully. I'm like, what does that even mean? I guess I'll gracefully take myself to my next Botox appointment. You know what, but you know, it's great. When you get to be this age, you learn a lot of things. Like, I used to think I had anxiety and I just needed to stop talking to my mom. You know, yeah. There are a lot of really well-adjusted people who have great relationships with their parents here, right? That's what I'm feeling tonight. Yeah, you know, it's great though. As you get older, I feel like I can really forgive my mom for all of her mistakes and just love her for who she is. But that doesn't mean I want to talk to her on the phone or see her in person or go to her funeral. I mean, she's not dead yet, but a girl can dream, right? But actually, my mom's birthday is the day after mine, and I was like, I was like, what am I going to get her? I never know what to get her. I mean, what are you going to make your old woman who never leaves her house? And so I sent her some cyanide. All right, that is the dark part of the set tonight. Another thing that happens when you get to be this age is that your hormones go crazy. And my doctor actually prescribed testosterone, which has been amazing. Like, you guys have really been holding out. I mean, I feel like a teenage boy. I'm moody, I'm breaking out, I'm masturbating in socks. Yes, oh my. Yeah, but the testosterone has done another crazy thing. It made me lose a lot of weight. And people like just always think I'm on Ozempic. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. I would never admit that. But it's funny how people associate being thin with having your shit together. And people be like, oh my God, Maggie, you look so great. What have you been doing? And I'm like, having a midlife crisis. You know, losing weight is great and all until you happen to get a glimpse of your naked butt in the mirror, and then it's a reason to never, ever, ever do doggy style again. But you know what, you guys, you don't feel too bad. I like my body. I still feel sexy and confident, but it's like hard not to compare your body to what it was like before, you know? And now my butt is just kind of like a bouncy house at a kid's birthday party. You know what? It's sad, deflated, and you know too many people have played with it. You guys look scared. really scared. That's how I know you're picturing my butt. Oh boy, shit. All right, where to go from there? Oh yeah. The other thing that really scares me, I think the most, is how women's hands look as they age, right? And my mom sent me a picture of her hand the other day, and it was so pale and veiny, for a sec I thought it was a dick pic. So do you ladies like dick pics? Are there some fans out here? No, I mean, wow, no? You've never gotten one? No.
I never said no.
Oh, do you like them?
Was it warranted or unwarranted? Big distinction.
Unsolicited.
No.
No, never.
10 times would enjoy that.
No. You know, I actually got an unsolicited dick pic on Monday morning. That's what I woke up to. I was like, wow, that guy must be desperate. No, I don't. They don't turn me on, but they do cheer me up. You know. And I've seen some really creative ones. I've seen dicks photographed next to wine bottles and salad tongs. But by far my favorite was a dick photographed next to a bottle of Lysol. I was like, ooh, big and clean. Yeah, that guy, it was pre-COVID. That guy was way ahead of his time. But I actually feel like I haven't been getting enough dick pics lately. So I like to give my number out at shows. Is there any single person here? Is there anybody? No? Oh, okay, you, sir. My number is 8675309. Is anybody old enough to know that number? Yeah? All right, will you sing with me? Yeah? No? Oh, come on. 8675309. 8675309. I'll scroll through your dick pics while I drink my wine. 8675309. Don't really think your girlfriend will mind. Will she mind? 8675309. You guys get the idea. You know, I love doing that at a show because I know if a guy thinks that's my number, that he's definitely young enough for me. So I'm not just a mom, you guys, I'm also a dog mom. Are there any crazy dog people here? Yes. Have you ever had a dog birthday party? No. Huh?
I've been to one.
You have? I haven't. But you know what? I did give my Chihuahua a quinceañera. Yeah, as her adopted mom, I felt like I had to honor her heritage. Yeah, but I actually think that my boyfriend is jealous of my dogs, you know, because like I home cook their meals, they sleep in my bed, I actually love them. Yeah, but I don't just have dogs, you guys. I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, which is why I don't need a husband. I just have a hot veterinarian who wishes I would stop texting him at 2 in the morning. But because I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, it's kind of like having the Brady Bunch of animals. So I thought we needed a theme song. Would you guys like to hear it? All right, here it goes. There was a story about a divorced lady who was bringing up 3 very cuddly dogs. All of them were little bitches like their mother, the youngest one a cunt. Till the one day when this lady met 3 kittens who were living out on the streets all by themselves. Now they're all sleeping in her bed together, and that's the way her sex life came right to a halt. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. Yeah, you guys, I think I'm just like one bad day away from buying a dog stroller. Yeah. All right, it's my party.